All right, awesome. So yes, good afternoon again, Kirk. Thank you so much for joining us today on today's episode. And yeah, as I said, I am just so proud of what you are doing. You are out of Jamaica, West Indies. And I know in this pandemic, you really upped your game and started a company. You launched an organization. You really saw the opportunity. You saw where there was a need, even though we had to be social distancing, and in terms of how we were able to move and get from point A to point B, and even in terms of the courier services that were needed. And you really stepped up your game and responded to this call. So go right ahead, Kirk. Tell us, who is Kirk Nugent? I keep saying Kirk Nugent. Kirk Rhoden. You're a motivational speaker. No, you're an international. See, we have it live today. I'm declaring it. You're an
I'm
international,
accepting it.
a global motivational speaker. So that's why I keep mentioning Nugent. But Kirk Rhoden, go ahead and let everybody know who you are and what your company is about.
Well, as you said, my name is Kirk Rhoden. As you said, we are former work partners, work colleagues,
Right, from
and
Jamaica.
how the company actually started was I've always been trying to help out persons wherever I can, drop them here, drop them there, pick this up, pick that up. And one day somebody approached me and asked me, would you be interested in taking someone to the doctor's office or something to that effect? And I said, yeah, sure. I didn't really know where it was going, but I said, sure, fine. I don't have a struggle with that. And out of that came a whole lot of other requests, and now I just started the business. And as you said, because of the COVID, persons weren't moving as much in terms of going to the supermarket or going on the road, etc., to pay bills. So then the services came in really handy. You
Yes, yes. Indeed. Awesome. Awesome, Kirk. Yes, you really seized the opportunity in this pandemic. You stepped up to the plate and you were determined not to let the pandemic set you back. And you see, that is what happens when you really have the mind of a champion. When you are eagle minded, then you will see opportunities even within a storm, even within a negative situation, to still perform, deliver high quality, deliver high value, to
know?
make a positive difference in your world and in your space. And you have done exactly that.
Definitely, definitely. It has been a struggle trying to uh, switch from you know expecting to be able to go everywhere. I know, and just trying to basically fit and adjust to um, this pandemic. It has really been a struggle personally. But as I see the different opportunities, as you said, then one's just have to adjust and make the best of it.
Indeed, indeed, Kirk, you and your team, and see, I'm just so proud of you because that is it. Even in pandemic, when some persons are losing their jobs, you have been able to create employment opportunities for others. That is truly commendable. That is a visionary leader. It's just I just salute you. I really, really commend the big step that you have made to become an entrepreneur, launch your business in this pandemic, seize the opportunity, and also have been able to create an opportunity for others as well in the process.
I've also had some some cheerleaders in my corner. Some of who are in the chat right now, just chanting my cause, encouraging my wife, of course, just being very encouraging to say it can be done. It may be tough, it may have some challenges here and there, but once you put your shoulders to the wheel, as people normally say, and put in the work, you can definitely get favorable results.
Indeed, indeed. I love it. And as you rightfully say, you have to have the right support system, and you have been very smart about doing that.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
One other thing too is my church is my background. It's not my backbone, I should say. I've had some real challenging moments in my life, and the church has always been there to lend a helping hand, both spiritually and tangibly, to give advice, to just to come alongside and just say, how are you? And when you know persons are out there that cares, it gives you a little extra energy to push along and to go on, because you know that persons are expecting you and expecting to see you come through, and are praying for you, and doing all the other tangible things to see you come through. So that's a real encouragement also as I journey and as I go on this journey.
Yes, you are totally on point. You have raised so many valuable points, and as you rightfully say, to be successful, there's this saying that behind every great what man there is a great woman, there's a strong woman.
Yes,
and I would
definitely.
and I would believe that vice versa. And also, no man is an island. The truth is, we really need people, we need others, we need each other to be able to survive and to thrive. And iron sharpeneth iron. And I love, you're a man of the word, you're a man of faith, right?
Definitely.
And you have seen the value in having the church as your support system, as your community, praying you on through those challenges. Your wife, it's so good when two can come together and have
Yeah,
that same vision and mission and passion and push through. So you are really sharing some awesome strategies, and you are on the right track. I just
thank
salute
you.
you
Thank you
and your
so much.
team. I salute you and your team. Hey, uh, hello world, Facebook and YouTube. Mr. Rhoden here has this whole fun and community, and all his employees are here, supporting and cheering him on. Let's shout out to Tammy Brown, Angel Brown, Paula Rhoden, Rowan or Trevor Smith, and Tessa Walker. And I know there are a host of others, the whole church family. What's the name of your church again, Kirk?
St. Andrew Church of Christ. We are located at 77 Red Hills Road,
Yes.
just right near Jack's Bakery, for those who know Red Hills Road.
Awesome. I've been there before. Some wonderful people. Thank you so much to your pastor and church family. Continue to pray, continue to grow and mentor and cheer on the eagles in your congregation and in your community. So proud of you, Kirk. Yes, so as I said, we were former colleagues, and I know how you've just seized this pandemic and still been expanding and launching in business. And you have even shared that it has been challenging, right? So, how have you, as I know you've mentioned that the church has really been instrumental in terms of helping you to cope and all of that. What other strategies would you say have also helped you during this time?
Well, apart from basically following the different guidelines from the Ministry of Health and
Right.
thing, one of the thing is really having the right perspective. Once there was I was talking about when it just started. Actually, I was nervous and frantic and running around the place like everybody else, I guess.
Right.
Just trying to figure out how we're gonna cope. Without information, I thought that as long as you caught this thing, boy, that's it for you. You're gonna die, and
Right.
it was just worrying. And then someone said to me that there have been worse disease out there before, and there are other diseases still out there that one can catch in various ways. So COVID is just one of them, and
Yeah.
and that kind of turned on a light in my head because we seem to forget about the rest and focus on this always big bad COVID want to come and take over the whole world, and you know, but if we recognize that there were quite a few of them out there before, we have navigated around them in terms of as a country and as a nation, and even individually, and we will get around this one as well. Of
Yes.
course, there'll be some challenges because it is novel, and get trying to turn the curve, trying to understand, trying to get information out there to the population, etc. But once we gather the information, once I gather the information, once I understand how it works and what needs to be done, I guess I'm
Right.
saying one of the coping strategies is getting information.
Yes.
So you know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, what not to do, etc. And you follow the guidelines.
Yes.
Uh, other coping mechanism is making sure that you have an outlet. As I shared before, church is my outlet, and but not just for spiritual things. We have crazy fun in our Friday fellowship, when we as much as we can meet face to face anymore. We have crazy fun online, and when I say crazy fun, I mean off the chart. We just
Of
laugh.
course. In a good
Uh,
way.
um, and and this is an outlet where you can still create good memories even though you are
Of
not
course.
physically face to face with people. And
Totally
don't
agree.
and the
Mm.
thing is, don't underestimate memories, because whenever bad times, hard times, tough time comes, we can draw on those memories to keep us going until we can make some new ones again.
I love it. I love it. Oh yes, I know persons have been having those virtual parties.
Um,
People, having birthdays, anniversaries. They've
right,
still been going on photo shoots, and as you rightly say, we have to find very innovative and creative ways of coping. We can't
right.
just be watching the news, getting caught up in the
Yes,
doom
yes.
and gloom stories. No, so
And Google that gives all sort of wrong information sometimes.
right, and
And, and
sadly, sometimes even the leaders, people who are there at the forefront who should be encouraging the general public to adhere to the guidelines, the medical evidence, the science that is there, and follow the protocols to protect us all. Sadly, a lot of times the politicians have, politicized the disease, the illness, COVID, and instead of saying, wear your mask, follow up, the social distancing guidelines, just operate within that safe space. Sadly, they have been just making even a more disaster of the information or the misinformation that they're putting out there. So we also want to use this forum to just ask people to, be smart about the information that you're allowing into your psyche, your mental space, and stick with the evidence, stick with the science. If you're a
yeah,
person of faith, even Jesus had a disciple who was a medical doctor, Dr. Luke, yes? So it shows that there is some science,
yeah,
of course. Yeah, you can't be all heavenly minded that you become no earthly good. And then, as I said, don't just get caught up in the media, in the news, and in politics. And
yeah,
because we have seen, even in the bigger countries, the international countries that should be dealing with this pandemic, well, they have just totally made a disaster of it because they have chosen to politicize it instead of really being very objective about the information and the strategies that they're disseminating to
right,
keep people
definitely.
safe. So
One of the
excellent
things too
what
I
you're
would
doing.
like, sorry, one of the things too I would like to encourage, which help me as well, to stay grounded and
Right.
focused, is you have to have something to anchor yourself in.
Yes.
They are gonna, and I'm going back to my church each time, and it's not a cliche or everything, but a lot of things will change. Your money will go. Just about the illness can wipe that out. Your friends, sometimes, as you hear, friends turning on friends and betraying them. We hear in family members turning on family members, and in this time of turmoil, you have to have something that you anchor yourself in.
Yes, yes.
And my anchor, as I've said before, is the word of God and my church, where when all else fail, when all else is going away, that I know that I can trust the word of God. I know, and I've built myself up in that over and over, that it calms me so much, as the Bible said, the peace of God that passes all understanding. It
Yes,
calms you that
keeps us
when
in
everybody
perfect
else
peace.
is losing their head, you can calmly give a response, because you know who you serve. And the bonus is that if I should get succumb to this disease, I know where I'm going. you know. So that's even another side to which we don't necessarily like talking about. But um, Paul said to live is Christ and to die is gain. So whichever way you take it, it's a win-win situation.
It is. It is. I totally agree. I just love it. I love the positivity. I love the energy. As I said, I'm just so proud of the eagle moves, literally, that you have been making during such a time as this. You have just really stepped up to the call. You have seen that need, and that's what successful, as I said, eagle-minded people do. They see the problems and then they come with solutions, and you have really brought it in this pandemic and in your business. And just to remind the general public, I know you're based in Jamaica, so I want to encourage everyone down there in Jamaica, in your sphere, within your reach. You will get to them, your team. You're able to mobilize different members of your team and just remind them of the services that you offer, so that they can reach out to you and get whatever it is that they need help with during this time. If their movement is restricted, you are able to mobilize and to get things done for them.
Pretty much, we do everything that can be picked up or transported. So we do the chartered service, as I've said before,
Right.
with people to the doctor
You
appointment.
transport persons to, so if people need have like a doctor's appointment, they're shut in. You are able to transport like somebody quickly to
Yes,
the
definitely.
doctor.
To the
Okay,
to the doctor, and,
great.
and, and take them back home. We can pick up normally we pick up prescriptions as well. So if you want to
Awesome.
have it delivered to you, that
Right,
can be done as well.
right.
For the nurses, as you know, I work in an hospital, so
Of
for the
course,
nurses,
yes, yes.
they have their license that needs to be renewed
Oh,
um,
yes, yes.
over time. So that is another service I do. And
Offering.
tax office can be a
Oh,
headache
yes.
for people. One day I went there, and I was standing in the line for about 5 to 6 hours.
Of course, yes.
Sun was not making it any better.
Mm,
But so I do that as well for persons. I do whichever tax office service, whether it's for fitness for your car, for your
awesome.
renewal of your driver's license, anything has to do with tax office. I even take the car to the fitness
Oh,
because
wow. Okay, so if they need their car, the fitness and the re-licensure, you will help with that as well.
definitely.
Awesome, Kirk. Because I remember being, down there in Jamaica and all those things that you have mentioned. Oh my God, to go to the tax office, as you say, at the start of the month and at the end of the month. And
Oh
you can just
man,
imagine right
terrible.
now, any time of the month, probably it's like a nightmare, literally. So, to have somebody be able to do it on your behalf, even if you have to just squeeze out a few extra dollars, it really is worth your time. Because time is money. So yes, you stay at work, nurses, doctors, stay at work and get that extra session and spend some money with Kirk and his team and let them take care of your business for you. Yes, yes, I love it. And you
Yes,
said,
I not only make the payment for the renewing of the license, but I also drop it off at the nursing council for them as well.
of
If
course.
that,
Yeah,
um,
yes, yes,
and
yes.
bill payment, as you know, that persons from as far as England. So you may think that because you are not in Jamaica, you can't access the services, but I have persons as far as England
Of
where I
course.
pay bills for them from here. They wire the money here, and I get it done for them and produce the receipt, of course.
Of
Um,
course. I love it. I love it. Excellent point you have made. So yes, so international clients as well, Jamaicans and other persons in the diaspora that have to do business in Jamaica, reach out to Kirk and his team. Don't
Definitely.
stress anymore overpaying those bills. Just go online. Everything is online now. Go online, wire that money, jump on a Zoom call with him and his team, and you can have the discussion as to exactly what you need to be done. And he will give you a personalized package to
Yeah.
meet those needs and relieve the stress in this pandemic. I love it, Kirk. I'm telling you, I am just so proud of you. I love people who look at problems and see solutions. I love people who see the glass not as half empty, but as half full. I just love eagle-minded people. You know, I love to celebrate and cheer
Yes,
on people. You
definitely.
know, it's I just really love what you're doing, and I'm just so proud of you and your team. Anything else
So
that
much.
you want to let us know about your business?
Second.
Is there anything else? So, you know, you told us the services, you told us some of the challenges that you had and how you've been coping. I just love your story, so inspiring. Is there anything else that you want to
Well,
share?
I'm trying to get the different social media platforms off the ground. I'm not so savvy, so my daughter is helping me a little in that area.
Okay.
Uh, so I think I started and I say I think because I don't remember the password, but I'll get that up and running shortly. But I have the email address that is very reliable. Also, the WhatsApp number,
Of course.
or you can WhatsApp or call, and we'll take it from there.
Awesome.
I'd
Awesome.
like to say
Yeah.
that I am one of Kirk's customers,
Okay, who is
and
this speaking? Just
Trevor Smith.
identify yourself. Oh,
Trevor,
Trevor. Okay, awesome.
Trevor Smith.
I have a testimonial here. Great.
Yeah. So I have self quarantined myself, for a long time, and we need a lot of services. So I don't know how his company has found the time to deal with me because if it is um, distill water for my CPAP machine or get in the car, fitness organized, or I don't know, so many different things. Payments, um, he's there for me. So I just know that, and maybe I shouldn't give it such a glowing report because
No, where credit
then,
is due. We
no,
have
no,
to give
other people might then
people.
start to use up the service and I can't get it anymore. So,
No. He would just have to expand his team. Trevor, you just have to keep on employing more people. We love it, man.
exactly.
Go ahead, go ahead. Business will just
No,
expand.
no. But it's good. It's reliable.
Yeah,
You just ask. I've come in at a certain time
yes,
to support this process. You should just have everything ready so that
yes.
he doesn't have to wait.
Right.
And then he just comes and we
Yes,
mask up, do the
yes,
exchange, and he's gone. So he's
yeah,
safe.
yes.
I feel comfortable with it. So um, I just want to celebrate Kirk and what he's doing. I think
Thank you
it's
so much. Thank you
phenomenal, right?
so much, Trevor, for sharing that. It is.
Very, very
Yes. And I just want to emphasize some points that he made. He said you come and you ensure that you are following the protocol in terms of being properly having your mask on, staying safe, making sure that your clients are safe. So that's so important because, you know, you're providing courier services and you're also exposed to several different people. So it's so important to make sure that all of, you know, at every stage, safety is a priority for everybody. So I'm really happy he made
And,
that
and, that,
point.
and that's another thing to Victoria, is that mask is a must in the vehicle.
Yes.
Sanitization happens very regular. So I have my
Yes.
bottle of Lysol,
Of
and
course.
I have my wipes, and I have my hand sanitizer in the car right there,
Yes.
and make sure that, because keeping yourself safe is to keep all those around you safe.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
and if you try to be um, selfish about it, then you may just end up taking up someone that is as selfish as you are, and you may just catch something or pass it on to
Yes.
someone else. So
Right.
you have to not just look out for yourself, but look out for others as you navigate this difficult time, and make sure that the car is clean, and not just clean in terms of dirt, but clean in terms of virus free. You know.
Of course, I love it. Sanitation, proper ventilation. So if you have other persons in the car, you know, the windows are down and you're getting adequate ventilation, air moving through the vehicle, you know, it doesn't make any sense. You have 3 or 4 you in the vehicle and then your AC and lock up in there and,
Right.
you know, all
Right.
that air
The
breathing
rule,
back.
the rule is 2 person, not more than two. So
Two
myself
persons.
and 2 others, and I
Very
have a
good.
7 seater, so I can have more, but I
Yes.
choose not to have more, just to make sure that safety is the top priority. You know?
Priority. Awesome. I love it. I love it. You're doing all the right things, Kirk. Again, I am just so proud of you. I'm so happy to be able to really highlight the great services that you are providing, the great work that you're doing. You know, Jamaica, we're little but with Talawa, and I just love it. The international community, you're doing what Uber is doing. Yes, Uber
Yes.
saw that need, and Uber said, "Come, you know, we're going to provide a safe space. We're going to provide reliable service, convenience, and you have just stepped up to the plate in this pandemic, and you are providing a global, you know, quality service at
So,
uh,
one last thing before we go. Um, People may be thinking, this service may be expensive, and maybe hard to
afford
to get,
premium
get
prices, but it's
not at
very,
all.
very affordable.
Very affordable.
Of
I
course,
have
I
a
know.
client that she's constantly saying, "You're sure you don't want more? You're
Right,
sure it costs more? I don't want to be robbing you."
right.
But the thing is that I love helping people, and it's
Yes,
just a bonus to get cash. Of course, you need the cash to run the business,
of
but
course. Yes, we need cash
I
to care.
love helping people. I
We
love
need cash to
making
care.
the smile on people's face.
Of course.
When you get their important package to them on time.
Yes, yes.
So it's something that I love doing. So
Of course.
payment
Of
is
course. Indeed. So this is where I'm going to remind them that tips are accepted. Make sure you tip Mr. Kirk and his team. Yes, it's okay. He's
yes.
providing services at reasonable cost, but go ahead and tip them. And Christmas is coming up, so yes, give them some llama and brata, as we would say. Christmas are come. Let them
Wow.
get them llama. Let them get them brata, because they are just creating a great service during this time of need. I know he has a beautiful heart. Again, Kirk is my colleague from many years back. We've also done a lot of voluntary service, community service together. So I'm just so proud. This is a man on the move. He has a heart for God. And I'm just so happy, as I said, and proud of the great work that he's doing today in delivering this service. So I wish you every blessing, Kirk. Kirk's chartered, Rhoden's chartered services and Bill Courier services, and just continue to grow and expand. And I just know you and your team are going to continue to do great things. Paula, thank you for supporting this wonderful man of God. You're an amazing woman. Yes, behind every great man, there is a strong woman. So I'm celebrating you today. Yes.
She's actually beside and in front.
Ah! Yes, that's a good team, dream team. Yay. So I'm just very proud of you. And thank you so much for all the other amazing team members that have really come on board to support this man on the move with these eagle vision. Thank you so much. Continue to, grow in the business. Continue to just make the services available and accessible and refer persons. Word of mouth referral is the best. And thank you so much.
Do I have a minute?
Of course, yes.
Yes. One of the coping mechanisms which I would encourage everybody to get a part of is we have a thing we call Nav Life, navigating life, and what it does is it deals with social issues. Right now, we're dealing with relationships,
Okay.
and the topic I think for tomorrow is he or she the right one for you?
Okay.
So
Wow.
I don't have the
Awesome.
flyer in front of me, but I think is he or she. And Mr. Trevor Smith is a behavior modification coach, and a whole lot
Awesome.
of other things to his name that I can't remember now. And also we have Mr. Andre Allen Casey, who is
Casey.
a,
Oh
is a
yeah. I
state psychologist at Family
totally
Life Ministries, and
administration.
they deliver a mean
Awesome
session.
services.
Yeah, man. So it is cool to have persons right there beside you that can help you, not just physically, but help you with your mental coping mechanisms as well. So tomorrow at
Mhm.
6:30,
Yes.
uh, at
Is it going to
the
be virtual Zoom
yes,
live?
virtual, I can send you the link and you
I
broadcast
can
it.
post it. Oh yes, for
and
sure.
that you can ask questions. Normally, the platform is pushing 200, 250 people because the services that are provided and the information that is provided is needed right across the world.
Of course.
People are I hear reports that marriages, divorces are on the rise, because of
Yep.
people just not navigating the challenges well. So check out Nav Life. We do it every other Saturday. Um,
Okay.
so this Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Jamaica time.
Yes.
So
CST PCS time, Central Standard Time and
yes,
Pacific Standard Time, Jamaica time. Right. Love it. I love it. So go, yes, just send me those links and I will post them later or tomorrow so that whoever wants to join. Yes, mental health, good mental health. Last week was mental health week and day. And yes, it is so important during this pandemic. It really affects us in various ways, shape and form. And as you rightly say, marriages have disintegrated because persons have not been coping well. Persons have gone into bankruptcy. Persons have lost their job, lost income. So, some persons have really been affected adversely and negatively and impacted negatively by the pandemic. And we don't take it for granted, whilst we're not focusing on the negatives. Because if we focus on the negatives, then that does not lead to a solution. That just stresses us out and frustrates us and depresses us even more. But we also want to be mindful that persons are having those challenges and also highlight the ways that they can be supported to flourish and to grow and to thrive in the pandemic instead of being adversely affected. So thank you so much.
uh,
And
again for having me.
my pleasure, Kirk. I tell you, yes, I
Right.
just see more great things coming out of you and your team, your company, business expansion. And as I said, I just love it, and we just encourage, as you say, it's not just for persons in Jamaica, but also the diaspora. So if you're overseas and you need these services, courier services, you have bills that need to be paid in Jamaica, you have family members, relatives that need to be need assistance with transportation for various appointments, medical appointments, maybe embassy appointments. The embassy might soon open up back.
Right.
Right? So reach out to Kirk and his team, and they will be able to give you a very cost effective. It's not going to make you break the bank, right? I
Not
love
at all.
it, right? You don't have to go break the bank to be able to pay for these services, which are premier and world class. And he and his team are ensuring to keep you safe. Very reliable service they're providing. So I just endorse it 150%. Go ahead and support Kirk and his team. Any final words, Kirk?
Yes, so the email address, I think to me, I've posted it already, but the email address is just my name. It's Rhoden at Gmail. It's KIRKRHODEN at Gmail.
Right.
My number is 433-5062. And that.
And you have to put 1876 before
yes,
that.
1876.
For our international clients. 1876.
433-5062 with the 876 in front of it.
Awesome.
And send me a message and I'll take it from there.
Okay, I love it. Thanks again for joining me on this week's episode of Making Eagle Moves. And literally, this man and his team are on the move in providing excellent courier, bill payment, transportation services there in Jamaica, West Indies. They're doing it safe in this pandemic. They're providing cost-effective services and reliable services in this pandemic. And we just want to celebrate Kirk Rhoden and his team and say, continue to expand, continue to grow. The sky, there are just no limits with where this business will go. Again, I am the lovely Lady Victoria, favorite queen. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube and also on Facebook. I'm Favored Queen. On Instagram, I'm Q Favored. It's free. Social media is free, so don't be stingy with the likes, shares, and subscriptions. Go ahead and get the church to come on board. And also, if there are other persons in your community that have businesses and want some highlight, need just a little bit more of media traction, social media is great way to do it. Yes, they don't have to pay to run an ad on the radio or on TV.
Right.
All the same people watching TV are on Facebook or Facebook page or YouTube page, so they can get that free. So just let them reach out to me, and I'm sure I'll be able to provide some media publicity for them. It's my pleasure. I'm just so happy to be able to help, because I really know that Jamaicans and other persons in the world, some persons are really feeling distressed, right? They are really experiencing the challenge, but we also want to highlight the positive stories like yours, because it's all about mindset. Yes, it's all about having the right team like yourself, your church family, and your spouse, and the other persons in the community, and even the clients that you are aiming to serve and have a positive difference. They are the ones that are also expanding and helping your business to be successful. So that's what we are here. In this pandemic, I myself, Lady Victoria, I was able to launch my online school, rebrand the VIP Inspirational Academy. And what we do is we help professionals and the ordinary person to become extraordinary. We love to celebrate persons who have life stories and stories of pain and adversity and addiction. And they say, can any good thing come out of Samaria? We help you to take those stories, and whatever you feel you're passionate about, whatever is your purpose, your life's purpose and calling, we help to give you those phenomenal results in your life, in your business, in your finances. So reach out to us also at the VIP Inspiration Academy, and we can help you if you have physical products and you want to bring your business online, my team and I can help you to get started online, and we won't let you break the bank either. We have personalized packages that can help you to get started online, and online is here to stay. So you need to have a business that is online in this day and age. You know, get caught up with the global village, global community, start connecting with clients from all over the world. That is where it is at. So that's what we do at the VIP Inspirational Academy. We also offer premium coaching packages. So if you have always wanted to be a life coach, a health coach, a leadership coach, then we can also help you to start your own coaching business. And trust me, people are paying good money to really have somebody to coach them and to mentor them. So start thinking outside of the box, and there's just no end to where the possibilities will take you in life. Thanks again, Kirk, and your team for joining me.
All that you do.
Thank you. It is my pleasure. You know, I'm a woman of faith, and God has been so good to me. And I'm just here to empower, empower and inspire. That's my mission. I'm here for such a time as this, and I'm just really happy to serve in this way. Bless you. Thanks again, and stay safe.
Okay, then. Bye-bye.